You know, I read the comments, and they just crack me up. They just crack me up. Mormons are Mormons. You can see it. I said in my last video, I think it was last video, that if you want to join their church, God, call the missionaries. The Mormons can't believe, they just can't believe that you know all about their church, but you don't want to be there. They can't believe it. They are brainwashed to think that if you don't accept their church, you're dog shit, you're idiot, you're stupid. Once you know all the facts, you will join. No, they don't, Mormons. They learn on the internet and talking and watching you. They don't want to have anything to do with your cult. Mormons cannot accept that. They're trained to believe they're idiots, they're of the devil, they're apostates. They'll call you every name in the world if you don't join their church. You can't just be an ordinary human being with a little bit of intelligence and go, hey, it ain't for me. Mormons can't accept that. Okay, now I have to put my glasses on because I can't see shit with them. I was in the Mexican restaurant the other day, and I had my glasses down like this, and I eat like a baby now. God, there's shit all over. I go, God, how'd that get there? Anyway, I went up to pay for the Mexican food, and this young, really nice Mexican guy, he's taking my money and credit card and everything. He goes, hey, you got cheese on your glasses. I said, I know. That's how I catch Mexicans. They're kind of like mice. I just do this, and I catch a Mexican. He laughed. So people can take a joke. The Mormons can't. The Mormons are a joke. They can't take a joke. Anyway, I was at the doctor's office just about a half an hour ago, and I have to have my ears washed out, because I listened to so much Mormon shit for 50 years, the shit just keeps coming out. Well, anyway, I had to give the lady, the interview lady, some information, and she says, you know, have you had pain, and are you this and that? And I said yes to everything. I have every damn pain and disease in the world. I said, I have a huge pain in my ass that came from the Mormon church. She says, well, I know, but there's no cure for that. I go, I know. And she's going down through this list, and I'm going, no, 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 no. And then and she's reading so fast, and she says, well, have you had any vaginal discharge? I said, that's what's wrong with me. You discovered it. Man, you're smarter than the doctor. She was so embarrassed. She was so embarrassed. She said, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Hey, don't worry about it. Could you give us a urine sample? I said, yeah, I can do that. Still. So I go in the little room, and I pee in the cup, and I put my little name on it, you know, Thomas Monson. Jeez. He'd probably pay me $1,000 for my urine. When I used to do AA, the guys would pee and bring their own pee in and put them in the cups, and finally, you know, we had to just go to, we got to see your penis in that cup. And then they had stuff under their fingernails that were going to offset it for drinking. Well, anyway, at the doctor, then she said, well, I won't ask you the last question. And I said, well, you should. I am pregnant. She says, that's not the question. Vaginal itching. And I go, yeah, I've had that too. Jesus. They're funny, and they take good care of me. They really do. That's the University of Utah Health Network, and they're good. They're very good to me. While I was in there, this guy walks in going, oh, I have chest pains. God, the receptionist picked up the phone. The nurse comes running out. They take him back, and pretty soon they're weighing me, and that takes an hour because that's a truck scale. Pretty soon the paramedics come running in. They slam the guy down, and they're taking him. So this guy has a heart attack while I'm there trying to be, you know, a decent person with just an appointment. So anyway, while I went to the pick up the kids from the movies, they wanted to go to the movies because of the parade thing. Oh, I have to tell you, the Mormons jumped right on and said, see, your daughter loves you or hates you because you're keeping her from the church. Well, she hated me only an hour, folks. I was taking her down to the movies, and she puts her hand over on me. She says, Dad, I'm really sorry. I know you're protecting me. And I said, honey, you know, I would let you go anywhere and do anything, but I'm not going to have you hurt. And they will bring you in with fun. They won't tell you the truth, and then suddenly, you know, you're trapped. So anyway, all of you Mormons that jumped in and say, see, your children are going to hate you because you have emotional problems. Well, I've never denied emotional problems. I've never denied needing counseling. I never denied any of that. So anyway, she's good again, and cute as can be. Love the girl to death. So I went on the parade route just to be curious. You know, I've never seen so many lawn chairs from Walmart. I think that's what keeps Walmart going. And you know, it is cute. They have little tiny chairs for children, and there were 10,000 of those everywhere. God, they're multiplying like rabbits. That's where the membership increases. It comes from children born, because most Mormons will have 5 to 8 kids. They're not converting hardly anybody in the world, but their membership goes up because they keep screwing. Okay, well, at least they do something that we all enjoy. Anyway, I looked at the parade route. Now, here's what upsets me. Okay, now I'm going to have a serious tongue. No, I'm never serious, okay? I saw, now I'm exaggerating, okay, because you Mormons, he didn't see exactly what he said. See, he's lying on that. He's lying on everything. I must have seen an American flag every 12 inches on both sides of the Days of 47 parade. Now, this is a Utah holiday. It's not a federal holiday. But see, the Mormons are tricky. They put American flags up on their individual holiday, wanting the world to think they're mainstream, that they're Americans. They're not. I did not see one Utah flag, and I must have seen, 200 or 300 flags. Not one Utah flag. It's a Utah holiday. But the Utah people want you to think, like they used to make me want to think, they're very patriotic. They really love America. Bullshit. They have been against federalism since the inception of Joseph Smith running for president of the United States. He had about as much luck as Mitt Romney is going to have if Mitt's not sitting in a Carthage jail somewhere. I'm just shocked that nobody picks this up. I'm just shocked that you drive down and you see the parade and you see the people and American flags are being waved everywhere like they're Americans. They're Utahns. They belong to a theocracy, but they're hiding. They're hiding until Mitt gets elected. Then you're all going to be living in a theocracy. And they're very good. I've always told you, don't look at what they say. Look what they do. And there's the perfect example. The American flag everywhere, and the Mormons hate, always have hated, the federal government. They hated ERA. They've hated blacks having rights. They've hated gays with equal rights. They're against everybody and everything. They told the Mormon church for, I don't know how many years it was, 20 or 25 years, we don't have polygamy anymore. They're liars. Wilford Woodruff gave a manifesto. If he was telling you the truth, why did John Taylor, years later, give another manifesto? And then John Taylor, I think, took 2 more polygamous wives into the temple. John Taylor also was the beginning of the FLDS Church, saying that basically polygamy should always exist. That's the Lord's law, and you people can't be members of our church. Go start your own, but we know you're there and you know we're here, and we're buddies. That was John Taylor. So anyway, when you see a Utah Mormon waving an American flag, they're just trying to gain mainstream acceptance until they are in power. Now, I don't know if my kids are home or not. Are you kids home? Oh. I'm in the middle of a video. Leave me alone. Okay. I have to get my microphone. It's hidden. Jesus. No. Yes, children. I can't hear you. Okay. here's what I'm going to say quietly, because the kids can hear me downstairs. If there's a law that says you can't hang your penis out in public, the Mormons will put a little flag.
Close the window, Dad.
Oh, Jesus. I gotta go private. This is the most screwed up program in the world. Here it is. Now my kids can't hear me. If there's a law that says you can't hang your penis out of your pants in public, the Mormons will say, well, that's not God's law. God told us we can hang our penis out, and if we put an American flag duct tape to it, we're okay. No, they don't understand. No, they are not Americans. They are not faithful, patriotic Americans. And when you see Mitt Romney wearing the little flag, what a joke. When I was growing up, they had a little angel Moroni. It was a tie tack, and you tied your tie with it. And everyone, you knew that guy was a Mormon without even seeing his garments. So, you know, the angel Moroni over there in West Jordan was hit with lightning, and he's black now, so the black people have an equal. Angel Moroni, there's whatever, 112 that are white and 1 black. Just like the Mormon Tabernacle Choir. So anyway, the flag tells the whole story to me. Okay, oh God, I forgot to tell you this. When I was at the doctor, and I'm peeing in the cup, and I put the little tag on it, like I told you, and then, you know, I was starting to leave. Well, I dropped the damn cup in the toilet. God damn! And I'm laughing my ass off, and everybody out there is going, God, he's taking a piss, and he's laughing and laughing. Maybe he's seen his weenie. That makes us laugh too. So the girl comes in, and I put it under the water, and I had the paper towels on it and everything. I said, I'm really sorry. I said, I dropped this in the toilet. And I tried to hand it to her, but she was smarter than that. She didn't have any gloves on, so she goes, why don't you just put it in this little box? I go, okay. And then I see her putting on 9 pairs of gloves. I have to come and get my urine test. So anyway, you know, you get old, and God, you know, there's funniness. It's like the Mormon Church. When you're old, you're like a clown, and the Mormon Church misses me because they have enough clowns. Now I think about it. If you apply and you say you're a clown, they go, no, we don't have any space. We've got 14.5 million clowns, and they lying to you, just like the alien abductions in Brazil. They've got about 4 million Mormons, and only about maybe 10 or 15, 18% have temple recommends. So anyway. I told you Abigail apologized, and that's great. Now, I'm going to cut this video off because I want to do another one that has a different principle to it. But anyway, I wanted to share my doctor's experience, and I wanted to share Abigail apologizing. I wanted to share the flags and the Utahns. They don't give a shit about America. Brigham Young was designing his own America. It wasn't a state. It was a country called Deseret. So, don't believe them. I'm telling you, read their history, see the comments that they make on my YouTube. That's typical of Mormons. And let me say one more time to the Mormons, there's a lot of people out there that know all about your religion. It's not ignorance. It's not there's a dearth of information about Mormonism. They just choose not to join your church, and I know your mind can't accept that. It's the only true church. I know Joseph Smith was a prophet. I know the Book of Mormon is true. I know we're going to take over the world. A stone cut out of the mountain is going to be the whole, and Jesus is coming to Jackson County, Missouri, and he's going to tell everyone the Mormons are the real people. They're the chosen group. Well, when people, and you can be a god, and when people hear that shit, they go, you know what, I'm not interested. And the Mormons say, well, you don't understand enough. No, I do. I've studied it. I understand a lot. No, you don't understand it. See, that's cult. You don't understand it. The Mormons cannot believe that you've investigated and made up your own mind and go, nah, it's not for me and it's not for my family. Thanks.